internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward.
Take on it.
There's trillions of dollars parked around the world.
XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over SWIFT one day?
Well,
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 24 Hours of Crypto. Let's get right in today's video. This is absolutely nuts. Ripple was forced to become a bank. They knew since day one that Ripple is going to become a bank, a settlement bank. And when you guys hear the information that was presented to you on this channel in 2023, you are going to go absolutely nuts. Ladies and gentlemen, I watched this video 2 times because the accuracy and the information that was provided in this video was years ahead, and it all happened. Remember that Circle launched their USDC on the XRP ledger just this year. And the IMF pretty much mocked retail. Okay, they knew that these infrastructures were going to become a bank. And I told you that there's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes that it's already been concreted in, but they will announce that information when they're ready to do so. And Ripple's bank, the name of Ripple's bank, if you guys haven't heard yet, they just filed the application, is called Ripple National Trust Bank. Folks, Ripple's going to be a bank. And we've been telling you this because why? Not because we're delusional, because the IMF gave us breadcrumbs. And what did we do with it? We connected the documents from one end of the country to another end of the country. And the accuracy is just monumental. And wait until the information that you're about to hear. And if you don't enjoy this because I'm hyping this up, I want you to please leave a dislike, unsubscribe from the channel if you don't find this video valuable. But the takeaway from the episode you're about to see is that XRP is going to go nuts. It's going to go nuts given what is being built around XRP, and everybody is in on it. And before I play the video, the copy trading for TOOBIT, the link is in the description down below. Okay, as soon as the slots get filled, I am going to be navigating these markets to see if there's any potential good entries. And the minimum deposit is going to be $100 to it, and there's 0% profit sharing because I want to test this out. So whatever we make here, I don't take any of it. There's 0%, and I'll pop it up on the screen because I just updated the settings. So the link in the description down below for TOOBIT copy trading. Okay, it is very risky, very, very risky. You guys know the way I trade. Okay, so please proceed with caution. You could lose all your money in this because the markets are extremely, extremely volatile right now, and I'm going to navigate these markets to do the most safest ones possible. Okay, so don't think I want to jump in a trade right away. This is not, I want to see if we could do this on a level playing field. Okay, so to take advantage of the deposit bonuses as well for TOOBIT, if you deposit $4,000, you get an $800 bonus. If you deposit $1,000, you get a $200 bonus that you could be trading with, but you can't transfer that over to the copy trading. Okay, and there's also for Bidunex. The link is in the description down below for the deposit bonuses. But take a listen to this, folks. This is going to completely blow your mind because the fact that they pretty much put it right in front of our faces. I told you that. They're going to put it right there, and the smart, intelligent individuals are going to see years ahead, and they're going to accumulate that asset that's going to be the plumbing of the financial system. Okay? We are about to see some monumental, unimaginable moves for XRP. And right now, if we could hold these levels, right? Remember what I said in my live a couple days ago, 272, 270. If we could hold those, we're very bullish. But right now, we just got to still maintain this level. It's being choppy around the 266 and 285, 275. So with that being said, take a listen to what was said here. I can't even believe it. I watched it twice, and wow. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. And getting into stablecoins and this riddle by the IMF, take a listen.
Now, here's the real riddle. If these stablecoins are regulated like banks, don't they end up becoming the banks that crypto assets were meant to replace?
And what Jeremy Allaire said?
Settlement banks are really critical. We'll have more announcements around those kinds of things soon, too. We have to preserve digital cash. That has to work on the open internet. It has to work interoperably with anyone, anywhere. That's how we're going to solve this problem. And I think we're really close. I mean, USDC itself we've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions directly on the internet between counterparties. And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company provides, and we can make this extremely low cost to move.
And then getting into the stable coins introduction that was published by the Digital Euro Association, which Ripple is a part of. Under right here, they said such an ecosystem could be expanded to the digital euro, either by having it directly issued on the same platforms or by facilitating exchange between digital euro units and those stablecoins by private actors. This exchange would facilitate the use of both forms of money. The service would likely be offered by private actors, offering de facto interoperability at the technical and legal level. Those actors would likely be strongly regulated as crypto asset service providers and as financial institutions. So Ripple can act as a financial institution. And just going based off of what Jeremy Allaire said and that IMF riddle, it sounds so childish, but the IMF actually did put that out saying, here's a riddle. It's absolutely crazy. They may be the stablecoin issuer themselves, especially if there are reserve-backed stablecoins. And getting onto the group of 30, okay, massive. There's hundreds of countries involved here. We got BitBoy 2.0 here, right? We got Mark Carney here. We got a lot of big names. We got Janet Yellen here. I'll leave the link in the description down below. But digital currencies and stablecoins, coordinating the introduction of a global official sector stablecoins, okay, take a listen to this. A systemic hegemonic currency, I do not like that word hegemonic, so I'm going to use dominant currency. Systemic dominant currency could dampen the spillover shocks associated with the dominance of the US dollar as a reserve currency. A systemic dominant currency could, for example, be a stable coin backed by a basket of deposits at different central banks. It is possible that such a stablecoin could be valuable for cross-border payments, serving a function similar to that offered in the private sector by Ripple, a real-time gross settlement system, currency exchange, and remittance network whose digital currency XRP leapfrogs slow and expensive correspondent banking. Boom. Does that all make sense? Holy cow, folks. I cannot believe that. Go ahead and smash that like button if you guys are enjoying the video so far. You cannot make this stuff up. Now, getting on to the best part. Tying all this back to Sandy O'Connor and the FDIC. Okay, so Sandy O'Connor is on the board of directors at BNY Mellon and also for Ripple since 2020. And she's also a part of the Systemic Resolution Advisory Committee member. We covered this yesterday at the FDIC. She joined July 2020. Getting into this PDF that was published by the FDIC on June 25th of 2019, and a year later, Sandy O'Connor joins, because take a listen to what they say here. The FDIC is particularly interested in being a bridge between technology companies and the banking sector to create an environment where innovation can thrive. This can be particularly meaningful for community banks which may be limited resources to develop technology on their own. And the FDIC approaches innovation with 4 fundamental questions. But take a look at number 4. I'll leave the link. You guys could take a look at, go deep if you guys would like. Number 4 says, how can the FDIC transform in terms of our technology examination process and culture to enhance the stability and the financial system, protect consumers, and reduce compliance burden on regulated institutions? Here's the thing. Ripple could enhance stability of the financial system. That's a fact. It could protect consumers. It's got the SO2 certification and many more. And it can reduce the compliance burden. You can't make this stuff up. And it just makes sense why they would, Sandy O'Connor would join the FDIC, their systemic resolution. And in conclusion, too often regulatory agencies play catch up, which they are right now, with technological advancements and their impact on regulated entities and consumers. The FDIC's goal is to reverse that trend through increased collaboration and partnership with the industry. Working together, the FDIC can help increase the velocity of transformation while ensuring that banks continue to operate in a safe and sound manner and consumers remain protected. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. We will be back with another episode.
We're actually coming out of this with an infrastructure, a dollar market infrastructure that's the safest in the world for transacting in the space. And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company provides.
They told us dream small, but we had the stars in mind. While they chased hype, we studied time. In the noise we found the signal. Brad knew just what to do. Now XRP hums like jazz, running smooth and true. Money's changing, systems bend, ripple flow into the end. Truth is quiet, bold and deep. We salute the ones who lose no sleep. Salute to the minds that built this chain. Salute, salute through the trials, through the pain. Salute, salute to the calm, to the wise. Salute 100 in our eyes. Bitcoin maxis yell on stage, stuck in loops they call belief, while XRPL just clears the way. No delay, no grief. They hoard coins like dusty gold, but we got utility in every fold. The future ain't loud, it's steady breathing. Real ones know what's worth believing. It ain't hype, it's code and soul. We salute the ones who see the whole. Salute to the builders, to the flow. Salute, salute where the real ones choose to go. Salute, salute to the heart, to the plan. Salute, XRP will lead the land. Value don't lie, and truth don't shake. Let the whole world break, we remake. Strategic reserve, written in stars. XRP gonna take us far. So here's to the signal, clear and bright. To the dreamers who held on tight. No matter the storm, no matter the fight. Salute, we rise with the light.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch. think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.